Good afternoon. I would like to inform the audience of the origins of the Synoptic Gospel. Synoptic Gospels. Synoptic meaning taking or presenting the same or a common view from the Webster Dictionary. Gospel means good news. So how we have it is the Synoptic Gospels. Same views for the good news. Now, who wrote the Synoptic Gospels? The Gospels are written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The Synoptic Gospels are written by Matthew, Mark, and Luke, excluding John because John is totally different than the Synoptic Gospels. Remember, Synoptic is irrelevant to each other. They're similar to each other. So Matthew, Mark, and Luke are similar to one another. They state that, scholars have stated that Mark is the one who originated it, and Matthew and Luke followed after, copying some things from it. Now, as it says in the biblical.com, the International Bible Society, a careful comparison of the four Gospels reveals that Matthew, Mark, and Luke are notably similar, while John is quite different. That's a source stating that John is different than the other Gospels. That's why we're not talking about John, we're talking about the Synoptic Gospels. Now, Synoptic Gospels was written around, all three Gospels, I would say, was written around 60 to 90 AD, roughly in that area. They were written. Now, that brings to a synoptic problem by Dennis Bratcher, the voice, biblical and theological resource for the group of Christ, states synoptic problem is not a problem in the normal sense of the term. It is simply a way to refer to questions and possible explanations about the literary relationship between the first three Gospels. Now, it's not a problem, it's just a way to explain about all three of the Gospels. Why are they similar to each other? So there's also question about, scholars believe that there is another scripture out there called the Q that they adapted from, that Matthew, Mark, and Luke adapted from that scripture. That's not proven yet to be true because we don't know if it's lost or stolen or where it is. So pretty much this is my quick overview of the Synoptic Gospels. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.